Yeah, it's a beautiful morning. Tiny bit of snow walk this morning. Otherwise, we haven't hit it. I was kind of taking a video because this area is not always easy to discern the trail. Like here, it's simple, right? There's the trail. But maybe you noticed a little bit back there. And it gets covered with pine needles and branches. And there are other trails up here, and not everything is marked. I only made one wrong detour today in the first 2 miles, but it was only like 100 yards. And I'm like, wait, I'm on the wrong trail. Once again, I forgot to take a picture of my campsite, but I mean, we all know what tents and tarps look like, right? May have noticed last night that in my quick little I'm in bed falling asleep video that I have gone to a full freestanding 2-wall tent, Big Agnes, copper spur, ultralight, hyper volume. I think that's it. I don't know. It's more weight, but the security against mosquitoes just can't be overstated. My tarp kind of works against them, but I really have to work at it. And the copper spur, like all 2-walled tents, you just put it up and zip it up and get in it, which is what I did last night. Even though it's not on the PCT and it's a 0.3 miles down, I'm gonna go see Terminal Geyser. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna have to climb a hill on the way back. So if there's video, expect crying. Almost impossible to tell with the camera, but through the trees there, you can see the steam. I can see the steam. You probably can't. Of Terminal Geyser, which I read isn't a geyser, but a steam pot. But it's very regular and big and impressive. And so I've read. We shall see. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It smells like poo. I can feel the steam when it hits me. It is warm. It is a boiling river right there. That is. It is really warm when it hits me like that. That's freaking cool. Yeah, I'm gonna come back here someday and have a picnic up here or something. But for now, I gots to go. Back that way. Gonna be a little huffy and puffy climbing out of Terminal Geyser. Back up here. I thought they were mules here or something. These are some sunny flowers. Oh, cool. They might not be sunflowers. I think they are, though. Anyway, he's pretty. So this is Boiling Springs Lake. Got a couple of stills up there. It's a nice family from Claremont. Knew Brian, the guy I hiked with from for a while. We're going down to Drake's Bed. I could use a soda and an ice cream, and then we'll see what we're gonna do. I have no idea. Can I get closer over here? This looks like a horrible idea. Wow. I wonder how hot that water is. I'm not gonna find out. Oh, I'll probably find out. Burn my finger. So this is a little spur trail into Drake's Bad. Pretty phenomenal. I've been taking videos because I'm just lazy. Lots of footbridges, which are nice. I believe that's the Drake's Bad guest ranch over there. And that's where we're going. That's pretty cool. There you can see some snow. Gorgeous. The snow over there in the mountains. Almost all gone.
All this road work down there, and I was stopped by a woman with the flag, you know, and I was at the head of the line waiting to be let through, and she was lonely out there. Nobody to talk to. We started chatting about everything about Drake's Bad and wildlife, and I said, you know, last year I saw this weird coyote, and it was right there. She said, that's exactly the path that OR7 took, and you saw OR7. And she said they didn't tell us about it until after he had left the area. And so I looked it up online when I got home.
Here at Drake's Bad, decided to stay for lunch. Every best laid plan laid to waste today at the Drake's Bad guest ranch. This place is amazing. If you ever to stay here is expensive, but if you got money and want a great experience, apparently there's a bear up over there that people were going to go see. Yeah, anyway, it was beautiful. Had lunch. Just decided that trying to push almost a 20-mile day to get to the northern boundary of Lassen National Park was almost 20 miles, and you can camp in between there, but only if you have a bear can for your food, and I don't, which is fine. I'm gonna walk about a mile up the road here, honestly, like half a mile up the road, and then a little bit down a trail to Warner Campground, and that's a national park campground, full facilities. I'm gonna stay there the night. That'll give me 14 miles or so to do tomorrow to get to the boundary, and that's entirely doable. I could have done the 20 today, but 15.6 yesterday, you know, first day back on the trail in 3 weeks, had my feet hurting a little bit. They felt fine today, but you know, if I pound them for 20 on top of a opening 15, just not a good idea. And for me, you know, only going like 5 miles today. Dude, why'd you only go 5 miles? There were sausages for lunch, for God's sake. Of course I came here. Yeah, the people at Drake's Bad Guest Ranch are super, super nice. There were no rules in terms of we had to wait for paying customers. Now, I wasn't there for dinner. We were only there for lunch, and it wasn't very busy. I think there were only 2 or 3 other groups that were there who were staying there and whatnot. And there were only 3 of us hikers anyway, so it wasn't we weren't a huge impact. But I told the lady when I came in, I was like, is it okay if I come in and buy a soda? She's like, yeah, come on. I was like, I know there's rules. She's like, there's not. It's all good. You come in. Super nice. Well, that's enough. I'll shoot some video over at the campsite. I put the camera away and then realized I should probably get a couple of images of how pretty it is up here in this meadow we're walking along. If it's a meadow or a marsh. I think it's more a marsh right now. And at some point it becomes a meadow. I'm sure you can hear some of it in the video. There are water on all sides, flowing everywhere. So yeah, we're at the Warner campground, a whopping half-mile from Drakesbad, where I had to stop for lunch. I had to walk in there. I'm darn glad I did. It was beautiful. You've seen the scenery. I didn't get any pictures of bears yet. We'll see if I do. By the time I see them, they're going to be gone. Maybe. This is ground control to Major Tom. James of Earth to those above. Can you hear me now? All right, well, I'm going to stand out here like an idiot until this thing beeps. And then I'll go do other things. Campground filled up a little bit. I'm glad I didn't take a reserve spot, thinking that nobody would be here, because that would suck. Follow the rules, people. Generally works out better. I'm surrounded by car campers. A couple, nice couple with the truck here. Give me some kind of cheesy Alfredo pasta with homegrown veggies, some kind of special broccoli and some beans. It's really good. This gentleman gave me a beer. Oh yeah, these people gave me a beer too. Everyone's giving me beers. Here's my underwear. Krakatoa. Mostly dry. Wash some socks. Yeah, this is it, people. And of course, the first night that I video it, where that rock is, there's just solid rock underneath it. There is nowhere to put a stake. So, fortunately, it's not windy out. This is the Big Agnes Copper Spur HVUL2 High Volume Ultra Light. It is high volume. There's a lot of room in that tent. Even then, I still managed to fill it right up. Beautiful views this morning. Hiking up out of Warner Camp. Still going up a little bit more. Should hit snow in the next mile. Yeehaw! Got out of camp at like 6:15. That was a beautiful thing. What's that over there? A campfire? Oh, you know what that is? That's a thermal. I wonder if that's Terminal Spring. I don't think so. I think that's on the other side of the mountain. Absolutely stunning up here. Just gorgeous. It's clear, cold water in an amazingly beautiful setting. This is a fun little one to cross. I think some people were crossing there. I came over here down that soft log, hopped onto the island, and hopped onto rocks, that, and then that little island there. Didn't get my feet wet. A lot of water. And some snow. Woo! There's more snow. Yeah, the trail goes that way. Okay. Do not want to cross that here. No way. We're going up this way. All right, I'm pretty sure some people are crossing here. That log looks rotten and sketchy. So I think I'm gonna go check out those logs and see what I can see. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not liking any of these options, frankly. I mean, I could slide across this. Really what I'm not liking is what happens on the other side. Like, how the hell do I get back the trail? Trail's over there. I guess I could just scale that. I think that's what other people are doing. Oh dear. Oh yeah, and I just ripped open the side of my frickin' side pocket again on this stupid tree trunk. I guess I shouldn't call it stupid as I'm about to climb over it. Alrighty, let's give her a shot. Once again, living to tell the tale. Right across, little granny steps because I'm a baby. Climbed up that. It's clear that a lot of people are taking this route. We've got somewhat of a, tripping over trees. Somewhat of a footpath. So annoyed that my backpack got ripped. Water bottles haven't fallen out yet, so that's a good thing. Route finding has been fun. Got my foot a little wet, dang it. My foot a little bit right there, because apparently we can't build a bridge all the way across. I'm guessing it was at some point, but now it's not. You thirsty? We got water. Ooh, the bridges. Bridges. Seen better days. I'm pretty happy it's here though. Look at that flow. This whole just big old river. No floodplain. Back to a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B. Snow and no snow. I need a freaking breakfast break. It's a snow walk, not a boardwalk. This meadow. Oof. Just really pretty. Back in there, really challenging for navigation. Alrighty, I think we're like 4 miles in. Another 3 miles of snow. I need to find a nice place for a snacky. Snacky. I can't even remember if I took a video before I got to this river here. The river itself's not that big. It's rushing. In places it was big. Anyway, long story short, I had to climb up and over because the log here was not accessible. There was a big snow cornice over the top of it that was all hollowed out. You couldn't get to it. I mean, you could try and fall in. So I followed some footprints that went way up over here and way over there somewhere. There were things that wanted to be bridges. They were logs that didn't connect. I slipped off of one. Well, my foot slipped off. So only one foot's wet. No, this is where we sit. Woo. Dry out the feet. I'll hang the socks off the bag, they'll dry. Shoes are drying out. Insoles are dried out. We're gonna have a stinger waffle here in a minute. Just had some sunflower seeds. Battery's charging. And it's nice to take a little break. Alrighty, people. Finished the break, shoes got mostly dry. You see people came out of the river there and up the hill. The trail's actually right there. Right over there. I can't even see the screen. So we are going to continue on I think I've got, sadly, whoa. Let me get off the snow. For now, I'm going to skirt the snow on the high side, because I have looked at the topo maps, and I think I don't have to go. I think I can skirt all of that all the way up there along the ridge and avoid all of the tree wells. Some of the tree wells have been 15 feet deep easily, and really, 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 really narrow ridges between them. People are just stomping them down. They're like that. Hopefully we're done with the big deep part. Yeah, they're like that, only like 10, 15 feet, 8 feet on the regular. So if you slip in and fall, this is no bueno. Whew. Alrighty. I'm gonna put my phone away. I'm gonna study the map here as I look at the mountain. I think I'm on to a plan. I know where the trail is. I'll be just above it, so don't worry. Sitting here trying to take selfies, and these two bees start attacking me. All right. Yeah, so I'll try to bring you along a little of this. The trail is nowhere to be found, and it's pretty much under snow right next to us. I went up that ridge route and avoided a good quarter of a mile of stuff. See, the trail's over there. I think I've run into the river where I'm gonna have to just go back to the snow. This is kind of fun. Doing my best not to step on little baby plants. Yeah, everyone's up here. Pretty sure. See this, and these aren't as big as they were earlier. And those were ridges. I stomped a couple because there was nowhere else to go that was any better. I just stomped footprints into them at about a 12-foot high one. All right, I guess I can't. I thought I was going to have a little bit of snow-free area there for a minute longer. Yeah, there are footprints here, so people are around. I think down over there it's clear again, but I need both poles to walk on the snow. It's slippery and then icy, so all of the above. But that's a look. There's the river. We're going to follow the river all the way up, or for a ways up. That slope there over where we came down is going to be treacherous for people this afternoon. Back down by the river again, and I won't be able to hold you in my hand for long because I'm kind of bushwhacking the riverbank. It's much quicker. Oh, so much quicker. See, this is the problem, but I'll go through there. But I'm going to put you away, or maybe I'll go up over here, sit on that, or some way I will make my way through. Even though it was a spring-loaded weapon, it was pretty secure in the snow. At some point I'm going to have to climb back up to the trail, but I'm keeping an eye on that so that I don't go too far. It's all about the adventure, people. How is this for some scenery? This is some pretty splendid visuals right here. That's fantastic! Woo! Now I'm dizzy. Good Lord, that is never going on YouTube. little lagoon over there made me divert around, but I got to get into this beautiful little meadow area. Oh, this is gonna be fantastic. I think the trail actually is just on the edge over there. Still dealing with a little snow, but it looks like we're maybe getting to the end-ish. Oh my God. Whew. There's been a lot of this. Coming through just along the other side of the meadow. I walked actually a little bit past the trail and not much, like literally like 50 feet. I'm glad I did because it was such a better view over there and got me all those cool videos and panoramas. You can just call me Snow Dome. I'm gonna pound some more into the top of my head before I walk on here. After I eat some more of this fine specimen that I see. Yeah, that's how you do it. Whew. Tasty and nutritious. OG boardwalk as you get. I have cleared a couple of big snags and tangles. Getting to this point, take the less of the evils presented to me. Trail's in here somewhere. I don't know. I've stopped caring. I mean, I care. It's in a half mile up here or so. I got to go left and up the hill and not across the river. Because why would I want to do that again? Moving very slowly along. Word is that I got from a couple of guys yesterday was that after you clear the snow, it is a very, very fast walkable downhill. Of course, I laughed at them. I'm like, it's never all downhill. They're like, yeah, yep, you're right. But they're like, it's a lot faster than this section right here. Oh, look out. No, watch out. Young tree. No. Oh, this actually might be the trail again. It is. Look at that. I knew it came down low at some point. And that's why I was like, well, I'm going to stay out here. Bushwhack a little. This is going to be a very long video. But do not trip or poke out an eye. We are the knights who say need. Look, more boardwalks. Not what they're just logs, although they have clearly been cut. Sure blowdowns that got cut and left there and have just become a very serendipitous set of steps. I think I missed the trail. It's like the worst mogul field ever. I dedicate this brief creation to tree wells. Don't go breaking my poles. I need them to survive. Maybe I'll finish it later. I was just standing right in the fall line of a tree that looked similarly ready to topple over, and I heard some wind from up above starting to come up, kick up a little bit here in the early afternoon, and 100 yards down my tree. Woo, that made a mighty thump and came down. Now he's made looks like a decent bridge once you clear the junk off it. Would you look at that actual trail? Oh, you silly trail. Now I'm above it because it's down in there in Treewell City again. There's the trail. That is not the way I approached. I approached from over there. Tiny little nice place for crossing that little creek. And holy crap, look at this. Baby terra firma. Oh, I know there's more snow coming, but wow, that was the best day of hiking I've ever had. Tough, adventurous, beautiful, exhilarating. Wow. I met a guy out here doing a in and out overnight. He's done parts of the AT before, he said. His name is Big Booty. I still have a little over 9 miles to go to get to the park boundary, but it would be a long day. Put me in late at night, which I'm fine with. But Big Booty said he has one meal for his bear can, and that I'm welcome to put my smelliest food in his and stay with him at Twin Lake, which again would mean shorter day than I had hoped, but you know, today was a tough one. Lots of route finding, lots of bushwhacking. Oh man. Alrighty, I'm gonna bust out the rest of this hill and see what Twin Lakes looks like. Less than a mile out from Twin Lakes. It's so blurry. Sorry, I'm talking to my camera. Frogs are a good sign. I think that means it's not getting very cold at night anymore. This is Lower Twin Lakes. And we are camping here for tonight at Lower Twin Lakes. We got Big Booty over there. He's gonna let me store my food in his can, and we've got, I think his name is Polo Polo. Bolo Bolo means to go slow. Whoops, means to go slow in some African language. But I'm gonna sit here for a few minutes and soak my feet. Like, it's my feet in the lake. It's pretty cold. Not that cold. I've had colder. Sitting here on a rock. I may remember my pastrami from a couple of days ago. Well, figured best to put it in boiling water. There are also goldfish in there. With my creamy chicken ramen. This is my view for dinner. Polo over there. Big Booty over there. Me right here. About to dive in.